I am looking at a prompt about a confidence interval, and now we're going to do the next piece of the formal part, which is the letter A. What are the assumptions? And let's check to make sure that it's good for my data or that I have a good data set. So the first thing I need to check for is, was I somehow random in any way? The first thing I want to look for is, did they use the word random? And in my prompt, they did not. So I have to look at, how was Stacy random? Stacy was random because she shook the bag. So shaking the bag in this prompt is what made it random. Shook the bag. The next thing I have to check for is independence. I need to make sure that I'm not using too many Hershey's Kisses where I may have had duplicates. I know there are tons of Hershey's Kisses in the world, but if I look at tons of them, I may accidentally get some repeats. So our goal is to make sure that we were independent. One Hershey's Kiss doesn't affect another. So the way we do that formally is using our N. And in this prompt, my N is 50. I'm saying that 50 of the Hershey's Kisses is small enough to guarantee I'm not duplicating myself. So formally, I put 50 is smaller than 10% of all, that word is important, of all Hershey's Kisses. So 50 is definitely small enough because there are lots of Hershey's Kisses in the world. So it's less than 10% of all of them. The last thing I have to check for that it's good data, I have to check to make sure that it's normal enough. And because I'm dealing with a proportion, because I've got that p hat and a decimal going on here, I need to make sure that I check it for my successes and my failures. So I'm going to do n times my p hat. My n times p hat is 50 times 0.42. And in this case, 21 landed on their base. 21 is definitely bigger than 10. We're good to go so far. Again, it can also equal 10, but we're definitely wanting bigger than 10. Now let's check the failures. N1 minus p hat. That's 50 times 0.58. And this gives me 29 that did not land on their base. That's definitely 10 or more. I have verified that I am random by looking through the prompt. Independence is a formal statement. This is my N is smaller than 10%, and it's always 10% of all of my context, which is Hershey Kisses. And normal is showing that n times p and n times 1 minus p are both numbers at least 10 or bigger.